Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. I've got one of my favorite mugs here. You know the pretty story, right? My whole life I was cute. Always wanted my mother, my father, and the rest of the world to say, "You're so pretty." Nope. Cute. Always cute. It was the dimples and being little, right? Taking me back to college one weekend, I said to my mother, "Mom, do you think I'm pretty?" And come on, everybody's mother thinks they're pretty, right? But it was like I wanted to like bet on a sure thing. Yeah, well, my mother did this. Pretty? Well, no, I wouldn't say pretty, but you have sparkly eyes. So here I am, some 60 years later, still with sparkly eyes. Yay! But now she has dementia. Yes, I'm talking about Fritzy. So every time Fritzy sees me, one of the first things she says, if she's talking, is, "Oh, you're so pretty." And I just melt every single time she says it. Okay, good morning. It is the 12th of February. It's still Valentine's week. So today is Hug Day. Now, you can't hug a lot of people that, that aren't in your pod or living with you. My sweetie is here. I can hug him all I want, and he can hug me. You can hug your animals. You can hug the people that you live with gently. So virtual hugs. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your virtual hug. Yeah, virtual hugs. Today's Lauren Green's birthday. Do you remember Lauren Green? He was like the dad in Bonanza. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's the right song. Anyway, he was like the dad. And he was not like stand out to me in any way, except that back in the day when I had the balloon company, I got to deliver balloons to him. So I got to meet him that way. Nice man. Happy birthday. I'm guessing he's probably not alive if he was born in 1915. Just guessing. It's also Judy Blume's birthday. When I was a teacher, I used to have the kids read all the fudge books, Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. And what was that one? Hello, God, It's Me, Margaret. I mean, she just wrote the most delightful books for little munchkins. And by the way, some really good books for adults as well. So if you haven't read Judy Blume as an adult, you might want to go pick up a Judy Blume book. It's her birthday, and I'm proud to say that when my grandson entered the fourth grade this year, the first thing I said to him was, "Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing." And by the third week of school, they'd already read it. So it's still there, still going strong. So happy birthday, Judy Blume. Good. Oh, she wrote Wifey. That's right. Also good. Thank you, Opa. And good morning to you. Yeah, I'm sure she has a lot of fans out there. A lot of fans. She does some really good stuff. This is the anniversary of the death of James Cash Penney. Now, until I said the penny part, and you started thinking James Cash, J.C. Penney. Yes, that would be the founder of the J.C. Penney stores. Now, why would I care to make a big deal about that? Well, here's why. Because in 1902, he opened his first store. In 1929, 27 years later, he had 1,252 J.C. Penney's stores. And there was at least one in every single state of the union. That's pretty amazing, don't you think? And then in 2020, the 118-year-old chain of stores filed for bankruptcy. Yes, a lot of us referred to it as that fancy French store, Jacques Penney. Absolutely. So here's why I have a special place in my heart for J.C. Penney's. Not that it's my favorite store. Good morning, JB. Not that it's my favorite store, But it was the store that sponsored Shop Television Network, which was one of the shows that I got to be in. In fact, I was one of the stars of that show for about a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. I was on that show with Pat Boone, Juliet Prowse, Steve Edwards. They were the three celebrities who shopped every day. STN, Shop Television Network. The set of the show was like a giant shopping mall. And the whole idea was 24 hours a day, you could go shopping. This was the QVC back then. This was the forerunner of all the home shopping shows and all the home shopping networks. And at first, we were taped. Then we went live. And that was so exciting because the director couldn't say, cut, do it over, couldn't stop and give us directions. We were totally on our own in front of that camera. And I guess that's why it's so easy for me to do what I'm doing now, because that's what I had to do. I had an idea of what we were going to be doing. My little store in this shopping mall was the Family Fun Store. And by the way, my name was Sandye Stewart back then. That was my stage name. And I was Sandye Stewart in the Family Fun Store. Let's see what we have for the family today. And I had all the products that were either for children or for the family to do together, or things to decorate the house that were kind of family oriented. Anything for family, right? That was me. Next door to me was Richard Simmons in the health and fitness store. And that's why I have so many wonderful Richard Simmons stories, because he was my bud. In fact, he literally saved my life on live television one day. Truly. Anyway, I'll tell you that story another time. J.C. Penney, we're celebrating you because he was the one, his company was the one that sponsored Shop Television Network. But nobody knew that. Everyone just thought it was a giant shopping channel, but it was actually almost entirely stuff that came directly from J.C. Penney's. Pretty cool, huh? Because nobody knew that. Shh, big secret. Big secret. Okay, Friday secrets. What else? Oh, well, silly. It's Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Yes. No, this is his real birthday, not the day that our country decided to celebrate his birthday, which to me is hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry. It'd be more convenient to have your birthday on Thursday. We're going to move it this year. Anyway, happy birthday, Honest Abe. Do you know the story about his beard? There's a little girl who I think at the time was like 6 or 9 years old or something. I don't remember her name, but apparently this is a true story. She wrote to Lincoln when he was running for president and told him that she really liked him. And if she was bigger, she would vote for him. But if he wanted to win, he should probably grow a beard because his face was very long and skinny and not very attractive. And the beard might make him more appealing to the voters. Consequently, Abraham Lincoln grew a beard. And when he was, I guess, after he was elected, he was going around the country, you know, on one of those trains where they stand in the back of the train and wave hi to everybody in each town they go through. When he got to her train and to her city, he had the train stop and he asked for her and she joined him on the train and they chatted for a while and they gave each other a little kiss and a hug. And isn't that like the cutest story? Yeah, I think so. Like, talk about, you know, going a step beyond hugging babies, right? It's Chinese New Year today. Yeah, it is. So you know what you're having for dinner tonight, right? Chinese food. There's like no question. And it is the year of the ox. Every 12 years, it's a different animal, right? This year, it's the year of the ox. And it's like doing your horoscope. You can look it up. And if you're in the year of the ox, it'll tell you all about you. So I did that because I'm an ox. Yeah, that's what my mother used to say. You're stubborn as an ox. Anyway, I'm an ox. I read all the stuff about ox, and I don't think it's me, but you know what? It's not up to me. Happy Chinese New Year. Woo, hoo, hoo, woo, hoo, hoo. It's also Hug Day. I told you that. It's Lost Penny Day. Do you do the thing where if you see a penny, you pick it up? Some people say you're only supposed to pick it up if it's heads up. My grandma said that wasn't true. If you saw a penny, you picked it up no matter what. All pennies were good luck. All pennies were created equal. All pennies. So, what about nickels, dimes, quarters, dollars, like that? Here's my rule. You can pick up a penny and stick it in your pocket, get some good luck. 5 times the luck for a nickel, 10 times the luck for a quarter. If you get less than a quarter, you are honor and duty bound to give it to someone who needs good luck. You don't keep pennies, nickels, or dimes. If it's a quarter or more, now it becomes a fiscal question. You can decide whether or not you want to keep it. Yeah, Lauren, good morning. You get to decide if it's a quarter or more, you decide if you keep it. Otherwise, pass on the luck. Talk about a way to pay it forward, huh? It's also No One Eats Alone Day, which I think is such a cool idea. I wasn't sure what that meant, so I looked it up, and apparently it started like in high school and college campuses. It was to end bullying. Yeah. So you went over to that table where the kids sat who had no friends to sit with, and they came and sat with you because no one eats alone today. So look for that person in your life who's lonely, or maybe you've never taken the time to get to know. Keep your mask on, stay 6 feet away, but let them know that nobody gets to bully them. They get to eat with you today. Either figuratively or actually, you can decide. All right. Got the trailer yesterday. They had to back it into our yard. And in order to do that, we had to take, let's say my sweetheart had to take the gate off, the 2 sides of the gate off of the fence so that it could get in. And it was like, seriously, he had like an inch or 2 on either side. The guy who put it in, the one we bought it from, he was amazing. He was amazing. He got it in. It's in there. And this morning, Indy came in and he said, I think our neighbors are home because I saw the lights are on. And I went and looked, and sure enough, he put a light on in the trailer so I could see it. Okay, now the real work begins. And I thought I spent money when I bought the trailer. Now we have to get electricity out there and water and some kind of pump and decorate it. And I want to paint the outside. And I think I told you yesterday, my son suggested that I name it Casita Sandita. I really like that idea. I think I'm going to do that. 2 calls. Number 1, I know you're not going to believe this after all I've been through with the delivery company Temco that delivered 16,000 different dishwashers to this house and never the right one and broke our counter and blah, blah, blah. I think we made a deal yesterday, and I think there should be a check in the mail today. Keep your fingers crossed. I would like this long national nightmare to be over. And this is on a more serious note. Oh, Fritzy report, she's fine. I don't even know what to tell you anymore about Fritzy. Fritzy will live to 153, no question. However, I do have a friend whose daughter, she's a young mother, needs a kidney. Yeah, like she needs a kidney like now. She's on a list, but I don't think it's going to happen in time. And if there's anyone out there who knows any secrets of how you get your name moved up the list or who to talk to, I will pass that information on. In the meantime, prayers and love. Let's keep this girl strong. Let's keep her kidney functioning to some degree because she's losing her strength to fight, and we don't want that to happen. Let's get her a kidney. And for you, Chinese food tonight. It is the Lunar New Year, and it's Friday. Hello, beginning of the weekend. Yeah. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Here's your sip and your smile. I love you guys. No, I mean it. I love it. Sparkles, even if she's not here to say so. Sparkles. Love you guys. Great weekend. Bye.